All right, get out of that. Get out of that abusive relationship. They're abusing you and abusing your kids. What we like to do is allow pride to rule. We don't want people to know that things are going bad in our relationships. We don't want people to know that what they said when they said that, oh, y'all not supposed to be together, that's not the one. You don't want them to know that they was right. That's pride. You got to let that pride go, because either you're going to be killed, dead, your children going to be touched on, abused. You'll have a team of people behind the scenes secretly that already know that he don't know that they know that you've told them that you are constantly at risk and your children are constantly at risk. They verbally abusing you, physically abusing you. They have an addiction to other things, other people that are not you. I know you might not leave right now, but if you're going to stay, tell everybody. Tell people around you, hey, I'm not leaving. I'm not ready to go. I know I should, but I'm not ready to go. But I am in a scary situation. I am being abused, but I'm not ready to leave yet. Tell people, because what's happening is you're in their environment so much that you're believing everything they say, the man says, versus talking to someone with healthy and clear minds, because they're going to tell you, that ain't right. Something's wrong. That's not where you're supposed to be. You have to start hearing that there is a better way for you, because they're going to tell you that there's no other better way than them, and that their way is right, and that you're wrong. Anytime you try to make sense, you're always wrong. Anytime you start thinking and using your own brain, you're wrong, right? To let people know. And you will not regret it on the day of your rescue. You will not regret it on the day when you flee. You will not regret it. It only gets worse and it only intensifies. You will not regret it. If you tell now, you will not regret it. And you won't look stupid, but he don't need to know that you done told people. You need to tell people that know how to. It's just a lot of things they're doing, right? You got to get out of there, because it only gets deeper. They go from abusing you to abusing your kids to sexually touching you wrong to sexually touching your children wrong. Because a person like this has no common sense. And this is how they will always react to you. You are going to live to tell someone your story. You are going to live to tell your testimony and help save other people's lives. Your life is valuable and precious, and just because somebody doesn't see it as such doesn't mean that it's not. Okay? Get some help. And to those of us that may know a young lady who is in need of help, you got to get this in your head now. It's impossible to help her when she don't want to leave. She might not be ready to go. So it's hard for you to call the police and get her help, because when the police get there, she's going to say, no, everything's fine. No, I'm not leaving. I don't want to press charges, because she is not mentally there yet. But what we can do is talk to her and make sense. Let her know that there's it's not even about a better relationship, is that there is a better way for her to live, that there is a freedom that she can get back to, or that she can come to know, that she doesn't have to suffer like that. And you have to keep telling her in her mind so she can be rewired, because she's been wired in a way that she believes that he will change, and that, it's just a constant cycle. It's not, so you just have to keep saying positive things and be light in her ear. You might not have every word, every right word to say. You might not know, you're not professional. You just gonna, you know what I'm saying? But say what you can that will leave a mark on her life, to let her know that she's not alone. And if she call you, that you gonna come through. But you don't want to do it when you know she coming back, because you will be exhausted. Okay? She has a testimony to tell, and those of us around her going to help her do whatever we can safely. And men like this often get away with everything because they have family, friends, parents, whatever, pastors that cover them. You're getting abused, betrayed. just ridiculed in every way possible. And you go to tell all his people, he's doing this. He's doing this. And they are like, you shouldn't do that. Da, 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 da. But they don't expose him. They haven't helped him. They haven't gotten him help. He doesn't want help. He once again gets away with it. What makes it so easy for you to run away from all your family and everything you know, to be with him and isolated, because he has friends, family, co-workers. He has friends, family, co-workers. Everyone around him is to help him, right? So no matter what he's doing to you and how bad he's hurting you, they're not going to expose him because they're going to cover him because those are his people. This is why he knows he's going to abuse you, so he has to get rid of all your family and friends. Has to get you in a place where, where none of your people will, in their right mind, will try to come save you from him, because somehow he wants that. He wants to be able to have that over you, right? And he may not understand it all either, but, if you don't do something about it, he'll continue to always get away. When the police are called due to a domestic issue, you please really do something to protect yourself, because next time they come around, it's going to be bad. And they're going to say, well, she didn't press charges. She felt like he was safe. So how can we prove that he's really putting his hands on her? All this kind of stuff. Be smart, be wise. And there are shelters. There are helplines. But you got to call. You got to tell people. And we will help you. We'll do our part. What we can do. Okay? And you will live to share your story. You will live to tell your testimony. Keep telling yourself that in your head. I'm going to get out of this, and I got to live life and to tell my testimony. I have to get out of here. I can't stay here. I've never been here before, and I don't want to be here. And I'm not going to be here. Okay? You're going to tell your story and save other women's lives and save other families' lives for their children being abused and molested and raped. You got to do it. Because when you don't speak out and get help, it makes you look like the liar, and he's right. I'm telling you. It makes him look like he's right about everything he said. And he's never, ever been right. And he's never, ever been truthful. He's been covering his behind, and everybody around him covers his behind with him.